Getting all sorts of weird shit going on. First, it wasn't going live to Twitch. Hey, Undead, how you doing? Alright, I think we got a picture now. Just tweaking a couple of settings. Well, not settings, but you know. Well, I'm awake, so that's a good start. I was, as you can see, I was just looking at before we actually get into the server, I was looking at the radio settings. I know there's going to be a bunch of moaning about the radio. And I thought, well, okay, I wonder if I can tweak down some of the settings just to make it a little bit less aggressive. And it turns out, no, I can't, because Ecodynamics have it all disabled. So their settings are their settings and they shall never be changed, as can be seen here. So I can't change fuck all. I can look at the settings. I might want to copy it to another radio, for example, but there is a solution. Don't use the in-games radio. Yeah, I know, but that's not a solution. That's not one that Bill wants to use. So what I'll do for that is I'll turn down the voice comms channel. So it's there, but it's not quite as rough. Well, have you got access to... I'm just trying to think what can do it. I know the MI8 can't. It can pick it up, but it can't direction find. I don't know if the MI24 can do direction finding on a frequency in the 3 to around the 3 megahertz range. I suspect it can't. I suspect it's got the same sort of radio limitations as the MI8. But if you've got that, then you could always teach yourself how to do direction finding, and then you could join me and Bill for a game of hide and seek with Dave. Because I've managed to find, well, I've managed to direction find Dave twice now successfully. I've never managed to actually find him. Well, you can do the mosquito. Oh, shut up! If I can do it, anyone can do it. This is a good track. I like this one. Right, let's at least get into the server. More music like this. There isn't actually much to do, and you can do it solo. I have done it solo. The biggest issue I have at the moment is the occasion where the code spawns Dave in the trees, which makes it very difficult to see him. Damn near impossible, in fact. And the fact that whenever I get close to him, my engine dies. Now, I'm not entirely sure why that is. It only occurred to me the other day, it's possibly because it's probably one of the longest flights we'll do in the game, that the Mosquito is maybe running out of fuel. But I don't know for certain because I didn't think to look. I didn't. I wasn't doing on anything that had a replay, so there's that to contend with. But I know how to direction find, and I would quite happily talk you through how to set up the radio. Have you found out if the F-14 can do it? I do not know. I do not have the F-14. I wonder if ChatGPT would know the answer to that. It doesn't know the answer to many things. Or at least not that I ask it. I didn't think I did particularly complicated things with my life. Apparently I do. Excuse me, sorry. Right, hang on a second. I'm just trying to find. Okay. Right, let's see what it says. It would appear that only the bloody mosquito can do it. That would be fucking typical. What? The F-14 compact can find locations through radio signals using a system called the ADF. Yeah. It depends what frequency range. Oh, the system only gives directional bearing to the signal source, not distance. That's fine. Okay, so it's possible to do it. It just depends whether or not it's possible on the right frequency range. And we're working in the 3 to 3.5 megahertz, which typically, apparently, that falls into what frequency name is that? The 3 megahertz region falls between typical MF NDB and low frequency VHF. If it can do NDB in that range, then it's possible. I mean, unfortunately, ChatGPT doesn't even list the fact that the mosquito can do it. So it was really just a bit of a hit and miss attempt there. What's board? What's Bill at the moment is in the Spitfire. It's not ruled out. It's not ruled out by any means. I just don't know the answer yet. I also don't have Chuck's guide to know what the range is. We need Warhawk in. He'd probably know. Or Jeeve. He likes his F-14, doesn't he? Well, it sounds like you're reading the F-14 documentation. Download it off of Chuck's guide. Get back to me. We got a couple of CSAR waiting pickup. Yeah. So at the moment, the way hide and seek works is because it's still in a bit of a testing phase. It's going to appear somewhere in this sort of ring. It has a map marker placed for it, but not the specific unit. ChatGPT shit. It is for most of the things that I ask it. I have to agree. But so when we do the hide and seek with it, I will use the radio to direction find, and Bill will possibly use the map to sense check. But I'm reasonably confident I can do it now. Let's just jump into something. Foist. Big thank you to those of you that have turned up. I don't know where you are. In fact, according to Restream, there is nobody watching anyway. According to Twitch, there are 2. And according to YouTube, I'm shit. So everything pretty much on a par with normal. It looks like you're trying to say I-16. Ask Perplexity what frequency range its ADF has. It's also possible that that'll only go up to something like 1.4 megahertz, because apparently that's the standard. I see that, Jack Seed. I see that. I didn't want to call anyone out, but thank you. I hope you're doing good, Jack Seed. Those of you not familiar with Jack Seed, you should be and you need to be. Go and check him out, both on YouTube and Twitch. Check out those links on Twitch. Jack Seed DJ for the tunes and Jack Seed for the VR. One the talented variety streamer and superstar DJ. Right, I don't know if as Bill is in 6461, he's still in the Spitfire, he's landed. Shall we do the hide and seek to get that done? I'm kind of keen. I'll probably recommend Bill takes an extra fuel tank, because that might be what was causing it. Okay, Bill's going to reslot. I will tune down the voice a little bit and let me know if it's too quiet. UHF 400 megahertz. I'm assuming that should be kilohertz. 225 to 400 kilohertz. VHF low is 30 to 88. VHF high is 108 to 156, and VHF alpha is 156 to 140. Okay, so up to 7,000 total frequencies with manual tuning and 2 nanometer range, but potentially not at the 3 megahertz frequency, because VHF low is 30 to 88. I'm assuming that means 30 megahertz, which is the same as the A10. 7,000 frequencies, but Dave ain't one. Fucking typical. An ARC 182. I do not know. Oh, is the ARC 182? Yeah, UHF is going to be way too high anyway. Why isn't it searching? Goddamn. Filtering rather. There we go. Right, the voice is turned down a bit. Bill will be quiet. Let's hope that it's still not too abrasive on the ears. Bear in mind that whatever you're hearing, I'm hearing it twice as bad. Intercom check. Was that my intercom button? No. Intercom check.
Yep, copy.
Right. How was that? Was that okay? Was it bearable if it wasn't? Shut up. I'm not sure about this track. No, this is shit. This is better, a lot better by comparison. Right, let's get the radio turned on. So to turn on the radio, we have to do, we've got to make sure that the power is on, which is lifting that bar upwards. What is the frequency of Dave in DCS? It all depends on Dave. Dave's frequency is dynamically generated, but between a frequency range of 3 to 3.5 megahertz. I might review that because the Mosquito can go up to 7 megahertz. So if I can find some crossover between other aircraft, wait, there's an ADF navigation tutorial video, so we might be able to do it in the F14. Okay. I can also look at turning Dave onto a lower frequency, so put him into the true ADF. Gonna be out of range for the jet. Well, no, not because the weird thing is, it's not that it's out of range, it's just not a supported range. Because the jets will be able to tune into the airfield markers, and they're low. They're like in the kilohertz range. And by the sounds of it, the F-14, based on what you were saying earlier on, the F-14 can go 225 to 400 kilohertz. Oh no, UHF. Sorry, I take that back. Sorry. UHF is 225 megahertz to 400 megahertz. Sorry. VHF is 30 to 88. It depends. It does depend. does depend. I mean, I could do it so that we can have more than one Dave, and depending on what module requests it, would dictate what sub-range Dave sits in. That would work. That would work really well, actually. By the way. Well, that's interesting, because that means it wouldn't be able to tune into most of the airfield markers, which are in the kilohertz range. If we look at, so look here, so Mosdoc, the outer marker is 525 kilohertz. The inner marker is 1.06 megahertz. If we just stop fucking about with the mouse. What is this? Tsubichi, these are 900 kilohertz, 300 kilohertz. The radio beacon station are target. Okay, this radio works in the band, yeah. Yeah, so that means it wouldn't actually be able to tune to almost all of the airfields on this map. Now, I don't know what the airfield frequencies are in, or the outer marker and inner marker of other maps. Okay, bear with me 2 seconds before we actually take off.
Yeah, sure thing.
I need to get up to speed on this one. You're just gonna have to jump into the Mosquito Undead. I don't make the rules, but I can change the code.
I'll hold at the end of the runway.
Roger that. Is Bill's voice bearable tonight? My track I was fucking turned off again. Piece of shit. The Jets need some love. What am I doing? Just controls. Yes, I know they need some love. I know. Believe me, if I had the time to sink into the development, you would have some interesting stuff by now. What we were talking about the other week, though, has been growing in my head, so I've got an idea forming as to what I can do. It's just the time. It's the biggest hurdle for me at the moment. That and fucking track IR, which is refusing to pick up. Well, it's picking up and then it's instantly dropping out again. Okay, I think they got it. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if someone would like to pay my wages for a couple of months, or the rest of my life, in fact, then I would happily. And this isn't targeted at you, Undead. This is targeted at all the other things. But then this should be catered to Jets, not the Mosquito. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I can do it. I can do that. I can look at the module, and I could do that. I could do different tranches. I can't help it if you're all flying. If DCS Eagle Dynamics have decided to implement Jets shittily by leaving out that frequency range. Let's go and ask Dave for his position.
A game of hide and seek. How exciting!
I didn't even read that as 3 point something or other.
Semicolon.
Semicolon.
We'll go for takeoff.
Roger that, bear with me. Valkyrie, thank you very much for the redeem, and welcome in. Thank you very much for turning up as well. I don't know if you folks heard that across the radio, not Bill, the Dave before that. That was him acknowledging the hide and seek, and he said he was on 3.4 kilohertz. So we want to put into that state frequency 3.4, come round to 3.5, 2.4 is about here. Okay, so this is what we're hearing on the radio.
9:57. These number stations are very full. Legs 11. Oh, bingo! Once more. 57. 23. 9:57. These number stations are very full. Legs 11. Oh, bingo!
Okay, so so we're going to turn down a little bit. We've got to turn it down, unfortunately, because it's all on the same. I can't separate out the radio from internal radio comms and everything else. Right, so now we've got to balance the radio. I'm just balancing the radio. Hang on a second.
I missed the beginning of that.
I'm just checking the radio balance. Bear with me.
Copy.
Now, that looks very fucked.
I was just looking around to see if there's a way that we can reduce the intercom volume between ourselves, which make it more comfortable, but I can't find anything.
There is absolutely nothing you can do. I had a look in the radio settings in DCS for this radio, and all of the built-in radios have non-editable values, so there's nothing I can do.
Well, fair enough. I mean, it's not a real problem.
Not a problem necessarily, but it apparently is incredibly for those not willing to put up with the distortion and the power. It is very uncomfortable. So most people on stream are probably going to find this really uncomfortable to listen to.
Yeah, possibly. But that just means we'll keep our individual comms to a minimum, I guess.
The radio is fucked. There's something rather odd going on with the radio, though. Those beams are well off. Right, bear with me. I'm still sort of tuning.
Yeah, copy, no problem. Just let me know.
Ah. The other thing is this, I've now fucked up the balance of the radio altogether because I've changed it. So we're tuned in, so we're on balance mode. So we're just tuning in these two needles to be crossing on the white line, but also between the left and the right. So the balance adjusts left and right. And we need to pull it over that way. I'm just weighing it all the way over. Which way did it go? Right, it's going that way. So we need to pull it back here. That's kind of getting there. I think that's balanced. Does that look moderately central to you on the radio power indicator? Oh, before we take off. The last times I tried this, the engine died. I don't know why the engine died. Something that occurred to me might be running out of fuel. Is it worth chucking on an extra central fuel tank just to make sure? Because it's one of the longest flights we've ever done, really, in DCS.
Yeah, okay. Keep pushing one button to speak to you, but yeah, okay, I'll do that now, assuming they'll let me do it from this position, but we'll see. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, you might need to roll forward a bit.
Yeah, I'll give it a try here and move forward if necessary.
Okay, right, so I think that's balanced. So now what we need to do is use the directional antenna to get a bearing, which is here. So as we turn this round, let's turn this up again so we can hear it. We get an initial bearing from the ground, but then let's put it back to 0. We get an initial bearing, and then we have to, as long as we keep this facing forward, then it will keep those needles where we want it. So that's facing forward. Now what I need to do now is, when the signal is strongest, it's hard to adjust while flying. No, I was able to do it, because although you're sitting in this seat, you're still controlling the aircraft through the joystick, so you still got control over the flying. So let's. So as you can see, as I'm turning it round, the signal is fading. The signal is loudest when it hits the outside edge of this aerial. And when it's quietest,
when I'm on the bullets and like the reload screen, it's telling me that bombs, that fuel tanks are not available.
fuck's sake. Okay, well, I'll have to see how close we can get them.
Okay, why would they not be available? Do I need to get the rockets off or something?
To be honest, I don't know. It might even be that you just need to pull forward into the main airstrip.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because I didn't actually ask for them, because that would have given more of a clue. But yeah, I'll move forward beyond the beyond threshold.
Okay. Yeah, so when it's at its quietest, it means that the signal is going through the aerial, but that also gives us the heading. So what we have to do is find out when it's at its loudest. I'm just flapping it around, bearing in mind that this, when it's at 0, that's the left side, that's the right side. So it sounds like it's on that kind of an angle. So let's pull that back round. Right. So now that we know it's hitting either that side or that side, and now what we do is to use the aural sense to hear one side or the other of the aerial. So if we listen to the left side first, it's quiet. We listen to the right side, it's louder. That gives us the indication that the signal is actually hitting the right side of the aerial. So that means if we now tune to there, tune to the quietest point, that's pretty quiet. That's pretty quiet. And if we go there, can't hear it. There, you can hear it a little bit on the left side. Louder. I think it's going to be pretty close around the 30-degree mark. I think that's giving us a bearing. So this is not a compass bearing. This is relative to the aircraft. So we're looking at a 30-degree relative to the nose. I believe we are looking at 30 degrees relative to the nose. That will take us out near the dangerous bridge, so we probably either want to go actually no, 30 degrees relative to the nose. We'll put it around the direct direction of the dangerous bridge, so we either want to go straight out for a distance, or we want to break right and go south a little bit and then turn towards the 30 degrees. But by that point we'll be in the air and we'll be on the directional indicator, so we'll see how it goes. And Bill can't talk because he's got the rearm screen up probably.
So what's your recommendation, east or south at the moment? I keep pushing the wrong button to speak to you.
Probably easiest to go east. Just don't drift too far south, because otherwise you'll get close to the units that are at the end of the runway and the dangerous bridge further out.
Yeah, copy that. I've got to get armed, refueled again, because it's showing it. I didn't have the window open, so they couldn't hear me. So I've just got to do that again.
Okay, no rush. Right, yeah, so we want to go 30 degrees roughly, and then when we're in the air and we think we're pointing at the signal, we reset this to 0. And that means that that will be listening directly. So if we put it onto visual, that's moderately close actually. That's moderately close, but roughly out in front somewhere. If we put it onto high deflection,
From ground crew to say that they've done it.
it looks like it's off to the left very slightly. It's interesting.
Okay, it says we're complete. Let's only jump out and take a look. Yeah, it's removed the rockets and it's put tanks up instead, but that's alright. I don't really need rockets. That's only a luxury in case we have the chance to use them. So, good to roll?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I just hope I hope my trim is suitable. I've never taken big tanks before, so I hope my trim is suitable for takeoff. We'll see. I'm going to go.
Yep, okay. Okay, moment of truth. Bill's never taken off with tanks before, so this is the first. It's not the right fucking button, is it? Looked good from our angle.
Flaps coming out. Still that bit of trim.
Right, so now we're flying in right. Oh, that's going to deflect, so I want to put this back to 0.
And you'll let me know when to make a turn.
And it's off to it. Well, interestingly, it's deflecting right the way over to the right now.
Shall I follow that now?
Yeah. Yeah, fly south. Because I think he's closer than he normally is. He's still not going to be within a certain range because I have it set so he's not. But if you look at the hang on a second. Right. We don't need to hear Dave. We just need to use the gauge. So I've got it on high deflection at the moment, which means it's going to be incredibly sensitive as to the direction where it's listening. It's listening directly out the nose. So where the needles are off to the left, it means the signal's off to the left. But it will flick quite aggressively as you turn past the signal. So if you level out.
No, it's not really moving.
Well, it was moving.
When it moved over to the left, I'll try again. Maybe it's just because my position's changed so much. Just go away. Yeah, it's moving.
Yep, that's it. So that kind of implies he's nearby. Now we can validate that on the map because there'll be a map marker, but not his actual unit.
Okay, and the lines are, the needles are crossing closer to the base arc now.
Yeah. When we go directly over him, they will fully deflect. Watch out for the left, 250s. Watch out for the left. No, negative. Negative. Don't go left. Don't go left.
Sorry, don't go there, okay.
Yeah, I said watch out for the left. Don't.
For now. Right, I'll go back left in a minute. I'm not sure those units were, I couldn't see them.
They were just on the ground to our left, but we should be right.
Okay, they're coming on the target.
Yep. That's it. That's reasonably dead on. Now, if we're lucky, he'll be in the open. The issue will be is if he's spawned in a forest, which does make him incredibly hard, if not impossible to see. But if we get low enough over the trees, the bubble that I've configured might pick us up. And then if we get low enough to him, then he'll get tagged as found, hopefully. I've never found him, so once we get into that condition, that scenario, I don't know what's going to happen, because I've never managed to trigger that code yet.
Copy that, okay.
Careful of your RPM as well, though.
Yeah, thank you for that, I forgot.
I don't know if it makes any difference, but I flicked...
Second.
What? I don't know if it makes any difference, but I switched it over to lean mix to try and eke out a bit more, or less wear. Oh, that's deflecting over to the left. I need to look around. Typical. He always, the coordinates always randomise for woodland.
Randomise what?
For woodland, I don't give any filtration on the coordinates. It's just that it seems to be a disproportionate amount of woodland on this map.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
If we do manage to get over him and the code doesn't go wrong, then there should be a flurry of about 6 flares of different colours go up.
Oh, okay. Look forward to that.
Although they'll probably be behind us as we do that because the direction of travel.
Sorry.
If he is in the open, he should be incredibly distinctive. He is in a truck about the same length as a refueler, but it's bright red.
Copy that. I think this is the first time I've seen the needles react reasonably positively.
Yeah, it's because I didn't realise I had to, once I'd found the direction, I needed to reset the aerial to be 0 degrees so that it looks out in front. So now it's like, because we're going in the right direction, hopefully, we still need to validate that. Although, if we don't manage to find him on, reasonably, if the needles don't start deflecting eventually, or they're going further away, then we'll have a check on the map. But I'm pretty sure we're going in the right direction.
Okay.
And they're not going further up the scale, so that kind of suggests we're getting closer.
Yeah, hopefully.
The needles are on high deflection, so I think when you're far away, it's good for a low deflection because of that, like a snooker table, the angles are broader, and then when you get closer, the deflection is needed to be more accurate.
Yeah, copy that.
I think it's also slightly unfortunate because you're to the left of the gauge, which might mean your view of the gauge is slightly distorted as to whether or not we're on track, unless you're sitting in the middle with the gun camera.
I am sitting in the middle of the gun camera, but that still puts me slightly to the left of the gauge.
Right, okay.
But as long as we're swinging either side of centre, we should be pretty much on track.
Yeah. I have had the needles deflect, so I have been really close to him. I just never got close enough. Since I haven't got the Dave FM radio station fully operational, I've turned him down for a moment. We don't need his voice, we just need the needles.
Yeah, copy that.
It's a shame also that the more voice lines I put in, the larger the mission becomes because of the way that it uses, the way that it plays sounds. It needs to go over to the right, yeah.
Yeah, I was going the wrong way. I was treating the needles in reverse. It's telling me where the signals are, not how far I'm off.
Yeah, so it's quite a bit round to the left, which kind of implies we're getting close and we're going past it. Maybe. Unless it straightens up. I mean, okay, it's straightened up, so still kind of in front. It's a shame it doesn't plot our course to see if we're going round in a circle or not. as areas go, it's kinda at the moment, because it's moderately sparse on trees. There's no giant clumps.
Yeah, and I'm actually choosing a tree that seems to be directly ahead when the needles are in the right place, and then aiming at that tree. But that changes slightly over the course of time.
As far in as I can zoom, so that's as much as a drop on him as I'm gonna get, or we're gonna get. So just to reiterate, I have never successfully found him.
Flying using the rudder is actually quite helpful because I can make small deflections with the rudder without altering my sort of attitude of the aircraft.
Yeah. I keep trying to bank based upon Bill's flying. So my stick is not doing anything. I need to stop trying. It would be absolutely awesome if we managed to find him on stream. You hear me, Dave?
I'm not sure if perhaps those needles are crossing further up that line. Not a lot, if at all.
It's installing. Down. It appears to cross at the bottom of the letters at the moment.
Yeah, I think it might have been closer or further down before.
Right. Oh, I need to pour out a drink, don't I? I need to pour out Valkyrie's drink. Where's my drink, actually? Pause the fucking head tracker, thank you. We're gonna have a wee drop of the old OVD. Getting near the bottom. So I've just move my head down just very slightly. So we can see the needles. Thank you, Valkyrie. I hope everything has been doing alright for you. So if you're not familiar with what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, and what I've been working on as another piece of foundational code for the mission, is I wanted to see if it was possible to find something on the map. And I didn't want to say these are the coordinates, go fly there. I didn't want to say this is the heading. I wanted us to need to work a little bit to find where it is. So there is a unit on the map broadcasting on a frequency, and we're using the Mosquito's directional radio to home in on that frequency. Assuming I'm going the right way, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we are. There is a marker on the map, just in case we decide no, we can't find him. I think Bill might be right though. Perhaps I did misread the gate. No, because it's still sitting pretty much on the bottom of the letters. I don't think it's going further. And I thought it was like up here when we left, and it's been moving down. Where is our fuel gauge?
I was just wondering exactly the same thing. I don't know. I'm guessing above the right rudder pedal. No, that's brakes. I'm not looking where I'm going.
Yeah, the one above that is the oxygen.
Yeah.
What have I got on my side? I've got gauges on my side, but I can't move my head to see them.
All right.
Gallons, there we go.
Got 2 gallon tanks extra on.
Yeah, so the main use long range tank fuel as early as possible. Transfer. What was that?
We're just over here.
Where the hell are we? Oh, fucking mouse. Interestingly, right, there was a SAM site. Seeing as we took the hit there, oh, I don't think I'm. Don't think I'm in. No, I'm not. Oh. Since we have crashed and did not find it, I am using my executive powers. Double check. I don't understand why everything acts differently the second we get into a fucking server. This mouse is pissing me off again. I wasn't flying. It wasn't crash. We got shot down. So, by all right, you're in. Gunfu, how you doing? Where did we get shot down? We got shot down about there. Where's Monza? But I'm not seeing the map marker, which means I now need to look at. No, we haven't got any errors. That looks good. No errors listed. Once again, this is the downside of not being able to test on the server before trying it out on the server. I'm hamstrung in that respect. And I didn't actually... Unless the fucking file didn't transfer over. Because there's another thing, another issue we've been experiencing recently, which is nothing to do with DCS, and entirely at fault of the remote software we have to use, or I have to use, which most of the time is all right, but has a tendency to fuck up just recently. It claims it's transferred a file, but it hasn't. I'm wondering if it didn't transfer, which is why we're not seeing the map marker. Mark labels on. Is that on or off? That's on. That's on. But it's not showing a map marker. I can't restart the mission because that will piss off a handful of people. So we're kind of stuck at the moment. And I know Dave hasn't been destroyed, because if he had been destroyed, we would have a container. And that was the container from us. Because we came out of the airfield. We then came down this way, we met that lot, and then we flew out in this direction. And then got blown up. Yeah. So I'm reasonably confident of all those things. Wow, new movement. I think the fucking file didn't transfer. Oh yes, I'm doing another boring bit. The log file. Right, so we're going to go to the end. And then we're going to search up for hidden. So that's when, just make sure 11th, 8th of November, that is today. It would have been midnight 31. Yep. Hidden Dave created. So we know he was definitely created. I suspect the map marker was not created. The upside was that there was no errors. So that's a move forward. And it was the first reference of Dave hidden, so we know he wasn't blown up. Another proof. When was he? Okay, so he wasn't created as part of this server run, which is good. That means the server did actually restart. down. Hmm. So we are creating a signal source, and we are making where's the map marker? Where is the map marker? Point in zone. Are you shitting me? Where's the fucking marker code? Missed marker add. Okay, there it is. Fine. Add v. Right, so it was definitely being created. Assuming this copy of the code is running. What I want to do is I want to add in log file just to say marker added. Because then we can prove that it actually occurred, and I also want to see it come up in the messages on the screen. Now whether or not we do a server restart, I don't know. Hey, enough of that. Enough of that. I know what I'm doing. People think I don't, but I actually do. Who's that? Oh, maybe Monza. Maybe they were. Right, Undead's there, Bill is there. Who's in the server at the moment? No, Undead, don't panic, I'm not going to restart the server yet. Monza is in. Monza's in an 8-10. Okay. Right, we've got to get into something else. So roll. In theory, we should still be able to hear Dave. If we can't, that's another problem. Really? Sometimes I just spy as head tracker. Right. As long as we've got a signal, it's a good start. We have a signal. That's a good start. So it's definitely out there. Oh well, the signal's definitely... No, the signal is emanating from the unit. So if there's units there, the signal's there. The signal's there, the units there. I'll follow. Then
Mayday,
if you guys
mayday, anyone
die,
copy Channel 9?
well, that is the idea. Right. Needles. I need to flip that around to there. Okay, so we've got a high deflection, which is about right. That is where that should be. That's fine. We then want to go around to there and that one back up. Now we've said it was about 30 degrees. Actually, no, 30 degrees based on the runway. Now that would put it basically.
Nav, I'm going to text you to runway and I'll hold. If you're receiving.
Yeah, so I was just it's 120 relative to us.
120 relative to us. We're facing north, so it's roughly, or pretty much north, it's roughly 120 degrees burn from here then.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So 120 from there, 120. Right. Oh, you fucking wanker.
Yeah, so next to them, I'll clear for taxi at the moment and hold the runway.
120 there. Yeah, that should be fine. Now the only difficulty is 120 degrees puts us in range of a SAM. The other difficulty, or the other confusion, is that there is no map marker on the map, which is odd, because there should be. Can you see a map marker? I'm wondering, because I'm in P2, if I don't see the map. No idea to 12124. So there's a radio unit on your left leg.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm looking for in terms of map marker. I'm looking at roughly 120 degrees. I'm zoomed out on the map, looking at roughly 120 degrees, and I'm not seeing a blue dot or anything.
No, it won't be a blue dot. It'll be a yellow circle.
No, I'm not seeing a yellow circle.
No, neither am I. So for whatever reason...
Try a different day?
No, at the moment I haven't got the capacity to just cancel it and re-hide. Because whenever I've tested it offline,
I've also got 109s just northeast of the airfield.
They're passive, they won't fire. Yeah, so there is a small chance, although it doesn't seem to be fully reflected in that, but the code file might have failed to copy because of TeamViewer. So we could be at a slight disadvantage there, but there should definitely be.
I mean, whatever, I probably need to be at the end of the runway at some point, so I could take a taxi there to save time later.
Yeah, sure. SU-25, Monza, SU-25, copy. Was that? Oh, that's a shit. Are we? Is our radio set to channel A? Undead. Radio unit on your left leg. 5 red buttons. There we go. Okay. Interesting. I can't use the aircraft radio, so I'll chat to people on stream. Don't worry. It's me in the SU-25. Don't know if I can get into that radio. No, fair enough. Fair enough, Sean. Welcome to the server. Thanks for joining us. If you fancy it, and I don't know if you've got the capacity for it, do you fancy taking out a SAM site? Bearing 120, approximately 70 miles. That's what I like to hear. Go for it. You have point. How do you get that radio intercom interface? It's a keyboard combination. I don't think it's mapped by default. If you go into adjust controls, and on the module, if you drop down and go down to voice chat, the mapping you want is show voice chat window. And I don't think it's it, unless it's that. It might be left shift, left control tab as a default. I don't know. I think the SU-25 can address 124. I don't know for certain though. I certainly wouldn't know how to set it up.
49 holding on 08 for takeoff.
Have we got additional fuel?
We have.
Okay. It's a shame I can't use the bloody. It's a shame I can't use the What is the? No, that's what I was saying. I can't get another day without basically restarting the server or the mission. We'll give one more go on this. We've got Moser up ahead in the SU-25. They're going to take point and see if they can take out the SAM site that is potentially close by, and they'll get there first, hopefully, and do that in advance. And then we can fly in moderately unthreatened.
Okay, that's a good plan.
Okay, Sean's in here. Oh, Monza. They're Moser in the server, but they're Sean Sheffy in my chat.
Did I respond correctly earlier on to update? I shall look at the map, don't I? Oh yeah, update is here, okay.
Yeah, he's just ahead of us on the runway. But for whatever reason, I'm a little bit concerned why it didn't. I didn't put the map marker on the map.
Yeah. The update is ahead of us on the runway.
Yeah.
In a moss.
Bearing in mind, Sean, you've got some units, aggressive units, just to your south, sitting around that bridge. You're probably right in their sweet spot. I would just gun it past them. In your current position, you should be clear to then, from your current position, yeah, 120. That should get you in the rough region. Convoy time, yeah, pretty much, man. Actually, what I could quickly do is tune Undead in if I hop into his Mosquito and then hop back to you. Undead, are you happy for that? Should I just jump into yours very briefly, tune you up, and then good to go? Alright. Mind your ears. Access granted. Alright. Okay, so on your right, you've got this brass gauge here. And there are two silver switches behind it. When you're in the cockpit, when you're in the pilot seat, you can't touch them. You can only do it when you're sitting in this seat. So you've got to throw them towards the middle of the aircraft. And then the silver switch that's just behind it, you've got to throw it to the aft so the yellow light starts flashing. You then press the button on the seat handle to flap down the navigator's seat. And then the unit on the rear of the aircraft is your transmitter, but you don't need to use it or do anything with it except to power it on to the standby position. And then we tune you off. Right. So, in your aircraft, we're searching for Dave on 3.4 megahertz, which is about there. It's on the red band, so we have to put it on the blue-red band selector. We then tune it with the large dial, just throw it all the way around. That's tuned in. I'll turn the volume down so Dave doesn't get on your tits. We're going to throw that round to balance now. We need to throw this lever at the back towards the DF position. Whoops. That's the direction finder. Whoa. Direction finder. So yours is actually very slightly off by looks of it. Meter balance, so that needs to go slightly that way. Maybe. And high deflection. God, we're gonna get shot, aren't we, before we take off? Okay, that's better. So that's that tuned. That's the radio balanced. Now we can flick over to there. I'm going to do a sense check. Who got shot? There we go. Need to turn it up again, sorry. We're going to get hit as well. fuck this. Forget it. Forget it. Do your do. Monster's doing alright. It wouldn't be so bad if we weren't sitting on the runway. We were just here longer than anticipated, and we're here longer than anticipated because the mission didn't do what I was expecting it to do. So any other time it would be fine. Now jump out, do as you wish. Alright, well, Bill's got to respawn, you've got to respawn, so... Well, you need to do repair. Well... Yeah, Bill needs to repair, no way. It's going to be 3 minutes under. Either way, it's going to be 3 minutes. So if you just want to say fuck it and do something else, that's all good. And just see what Bill wants to see. Right, Bill's reslotting, but I don't know what into. How's Moser doing? Oh, he got. Okay, well, we still have another problem. We still have a live anti-air unit down there. So, if you... Well, which one needs to wait a moment? What radio frequency are you guys on? We're on 124 megahertz. Yeah, so we still have a problem. even if Dave is down there, we need to fly past those SAMs. We fly past those SAMs, we're dead. So those need to be removed one way or another. So, undead. The option would be that you two fly this way because we know it's generally in that direction anyway, and I can tune Bill's mosquito in. Either you could take an F-16 and run seed, or I could take a Harrier and go sidearm, or we just say fuck it and do you want? I'm really not. I'm not precious about it. I know for a fact people aren't going to be finding this very interesting. So me fighting with code, and we can't restart the server because otherwise that knocks out 4 people. Well, 3 people, not including myself. So it entirely depends what you want to do, what you fancy doing. You could either fly in convoy with Bill, and then I'll jump between your aircraft, or you can run seed.
All right, dickhead. You just leaving us hanging out here talking about you?
Yeah, I figure that's what people like doing anyway. If they're not talking about me, they're blaming me for something, so it kind of works. I find everyone's happy like
I can
that.
do that too?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to do something fucked up and then just go, hey, like, so that fucking guy. I'll get you in contact with him.
See, people underestimate the benefits of being part of this server, you see.
Alright, Max, I'm gonna just follow
Yo.
Bill, and then if you die, jump into me, and I'll continue.
Well, the problem is we are gonna die.
And now Bill just disappeared.
Yeah, Bill
Without
did
any
just-
kind of, without any kind of context, jump into me. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Somebody stream this. I want to watch what you guys are doing.
I am streaming it. I always stream.
I am not gonna look at your goddamn Twitch. Thank you.
Don't look at my Twitch, Dan. Look at my YouTube.
Still with a 30-second damn delay on it.
That builds anticipation.
No, it doesn't. Not when I can hear you talking right now.
Is that
Yeah.
29? Yeah, that's a 29.
It is. He's in a 29, yeah. I can try and stream it into Discord, but that'll be like 3 streams running out of a machine that really shouldn't be trying to stream one.
I'm watching that dad. He's good. I'm watching that.
No.
dad.
Wow. Usurped by my number 2.
38.
What?
God, that's a beautiful.
How dare you? How dare you?
So
That's not a
what
P38.
happened to Bill?
What is it?
I don't know what happened to Bill, actually.
Oh, it's a mosquito. Okay. I was a little confused by the layout, but then I saw
Yeah.
starboard props flying around. I was like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
British. What do you want for
Bill?
me?
I don't know. I just pinged him a message on Teams just to see if he has a... It might have been a DCS crash.
You wanna come hop into my radio salon?
Ping? Ping. What? Ping.
Oh, good whiskey, good weed. Oh, sorry.
Why? Sorry, because you're not sharing? It's very selfish of you.
Well, I mean, my wife is gone, so she packed up and went back east to visit family and friends because
Right.
her niece just had a daughter.
Right.
Very, very beautiful daughter. I am obliged to say such things.
Right, okay. It's fair.
So I'm sitting here on my ass on a Friday night, and I've got no more whiskey, but
Right.
that is where the OG Kush comes in.
This Warhawk should be flying this weekend. Hey. Yep.
Oh,
Yep, sorry, Mitchell, go ahead.
I'm so glad this is legal in California. Ooh, what is that? Is that a
Oh.
mosquito?
Yeah.
It is. Bill had a ping timeout. What's it? So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right. So what we are doing, is we are using antiquated, fantastic British radios to locate a signal source somewhere on the map and fly to it as a rudimentary form of hide and seek, which forms the basis for a set of ideas that I want to try and implement.
So you're using ADF.
Basically, we're
Yeah.
pigs.
Yeah, guinea pigs, which
Wait,
basically means the very short life expectancy, but look cute whilst doing it.
Is your target mobile?
Negative, not at the moment. So it's a fixed signal.
That would be a challenge.
It would, and I'll be more than happy to put that sort of thing in, but we're having a little bit of issue at the moment trying to get the damn thing located, so...
And if we can just get a proper radio frequency that I can take the F-14 up to do it.
Hey, I can't help it if all the American aircraft can't address shit.
I'm going to have to take a bit of umbrage with that statement.
You can address, in an F-14, to quote Undead's piece of information, 7,000 frequencies through manual tuning, but I can't fucking target 3.4 megahertz. I can target just about every fucking frequency around that, just not 3.4 megahertz. The British aircraft,
Transmitter frequency.
the British aircraft can pick up from 0 kilohertz all the way through to 8 megahertz. That's a lot more frequencies than an F-14. All right.
So what you're telling me is that
F-14's got a shit radio.
to on. Is that what you're telling me?
Through 8,000, 8 million frequencies. Yes. No, actually 8,000 because kilohertz, isn't it? Yeah.
From 0.
No.
So off.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Look, you guys can. What are you doing? I don't know.
What am I doing on this radio? How am I setting this up?
All right. Well, once I get into Bill's, what ones have you done so far?
Nothing. I don't know anything. I've put
Okay.
the flap down behind my seat. That's about it.
Okay. So, you're in the code. You're in the navigator seat. So first thing you want to do is look down, and right, and there will be a brass gauge. Okay.
Yeah, the one by the yellow light. Yeah.
Yes. So you've got 2 switches, 3 switches in total. Sorry. 2 are behind the brass gauge, which are really difficult to see, but you want them both pointing inwards towards the middle of the aircraft.
Yep, done that.
The yellow light needs to go aft to the on position so that the yellow is flashing on and off.
Red. Yep.
So with the seat down, on the back unit, there is a black dial. Turn that to standby.
There's many black dials.
No. On the back, on the one that's on the back wall of the aircraft. It's got multicolored dials. So S. Yeah. So if you turn to standby.
Yep.
Okay. So now you'll hear like a little motor winding up.
Yep.
Okay. So what you want to do now is there's on the receiver.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. So put it onto the blue and red frequency. and then turn the large dial to turn the tuning arm all the way round to 3.4 megahertz.
That should be a 3.4. Yeah.
Legs.
You'll start hearing Dave. Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. You are not hearing Dave. You should be. Bring up your radio frequency, your radio intercom, GUI.
Yeah, don't forget you just decrease the volume all the way to nothing. With your
Ah.
buttons.
Yeah, make sure that turn the volume up. Yeah.
Goes that way?
No, the other way.
So it was.
To the right, dear boy.
Yeah, it is to the right.
Spinning it left.
Well, either way, it doesn't work.
Okay, so hang on your radio UI.
Oh wait, there we go.
You got him?
Very. Yes.
Right, it should be moderately clear. So when on your radio UI, it should be 3.40 something.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can then use the small dial to do very fine-tuned movements. And just to make it as clear as you can. On the front of that unit that you're tuning, there is a tuning indicator. And it will be green, mostly, with a very small section that is unlit. And when it's at that very small unlit section, that means you're tuned into a frequency. It's a solid tune. So that's Dave. That he's. So that is your signal. Now, if you look to the left of that large radio unit, there is a large handle that's got like 5 positions. And you want to turn it to, and it's a bugger to see with head tracking. But the markings on it.
This is HF on trailing Earth, all that stuff.
Yes. Yeah, so you want to turn it all the way left to point to DF.
Okay. Yep.
And then turn and then go back to the main radio unit and switch a rotary dial that's 5 position through AVC balance visual.
Where?
On the right
There,
hand
there. Yes,
right hand
yes,
side,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Yep. Where
Right.
Going to?
So that visual.
Visual. Okay. Cool.
Now, because I've already done most of the legwork, we know basically that the frequency is coming from the east. So what that is doing now is listening on the loop aerial that's hanging down from the ceiling and feeding a directional gauge on your dashboard, which is just above the bomb control panel.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave this part because this part will obviously be what you'll be shooting with Bill flying. So.
Well, no, because once you're tuned to the frequency and you know basically the direction that it's coming from, with the radios, with the loop aerial set to 0 degrees, you're listening in front, and then that gauge will tell you whether the signal is coming to the left or to the right. And if you keep those 2 needles crossed, no, just to the left and the right. So if the needle's crossed over the line, it means you're flying towards the signal, and those needles will gradually decrease on that line, and then at some point they'll completely deflect because you've flown straight over Dave, and then it's okay. You know, is it? Oh, turn him down. Yeah, by all means.
Get him back into pilot C, turn it up, just follow you the rest of the way.
Yeah, but
What he's
following
saying is
us.
What he's trying to tell you is every 5 minutes, go look for that signal, note down its direction, and then fly in that direction.
No, you didn't. No, that's the beauty of it. Because we know basically where it's coming from. Yeah, but because we know where it's coming from and it's a fixed position, as long as you start flying towards it, you'll always be flying towards it, pretty much.
For an
Copy.
unknown range,
Yeah, go for it.
minimum offset is 5 degrees.
Unknown range, minimum offset 5 degrees. What does that mean?
Because that applies a slant angle. If you're flying at your target, but you don't know how far it is away, give it 5 degrees left or 5 degrees right. Based on its movement at, say, a random 3-minute interval, it's essentially like saying what you're doing is you're building a target motion RF output to your RF receiver at whatever degree, at whatever speed you're going. You measure that degree, you're going to have a point in space somewhere. It's trigonometry. It's pretty basic. It's you're essentially a flying throttle flight.
Balancing too many things. Oh, for crying out loud! Have you just got bombed again?
No, he just dragged it. He dragged it across.
I'm gonna try this anyway. This is gonna end.
You don't need a tail. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Mons are all about to take over, overtake us anyway. So yeah, sorry, I was multiple conversations. Sean, sorry, I promised to get back to you. How do you unsuppress yourself? That's my doing. We have we just look after the server. Yeah. Oh, you'll need push to talk. That'll be push to talk. You probably want 2 degrees of nose down just to give it a little bit of control during takeoff. Build check, nose down appears to be 100%. If anything, no tail wheel surely means you're driving. Okay, perhaps it's just a desync. Yeah, all good.
Join you again.
No worries. Oops. Yeah, I think it's a desync between my client and your client. It doesn't show me what you set your nose down trim to.
Or was it a 2-man ship?
No, it's 2.
I was gonna say
Same 120.
Someone's an asshole.
Wow.
would have been a busy.
Yeah, go on. I don't know. I'm not sure if Monza is going for the stuff or not. At a push, I could quickly dive into the Harrier and jet ahead of you two, have a go at the SAM sites, and then reslot back into you.
Lax, if it comes to worse, if you need air support, I can just jump into the F-16.
Yeah, go on. Yep.
Would you rather? Alright.
Yeah, copy that. I'll just fly around the airfield for a while then.
Sigh of relief in his voice. Finally, something I don't have to fuck around with. Oh, automation, where would we be without you?
Nothing wrong with twiddling some knobs. Oh yeah. That site particularly, I think it is. What have we got down there?
Hang on a second. Go back to the. What harms are you hanging? Is that the 88Cs? Oh,
yep.
Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad. Good release envelope too.
are you?
I'm right here. Sorry, couldn't read. Set a stage.
Okay,
like
this
that,
fucking
damn.
froze. Oh no.
Ooh.
no.
Man, don't do that to me.
And don't blame the server. Yeah, Undertaking F16 or run point.
Where was the volume thing in this again? I don't fucking remember.
F16 volume controls are
say
up
lower
and
left.
up front.
What's the
I want to say lower left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, right
I'm remembering the wrong
somewhere in
aircraft.
there.
We were listening for a hot minute.
Yeah. You looking for your,
Hello, thank you, guys.
there you go.
That's why it's...
What are you looking for? Volume?
It's probably that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably that. You know. Okay, I've set that to bypass.
I remember hearing
They-
stories about the first F-16As that had the haptic input. So it was a solid
Oh, yeah.
stick, so it measured how much force you were putting on it.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Lax, are you
Yo.
gonna need is it what kind of SAM sites are we hitting? Are we hitting the ones that need harm or
It's an SA6, so
Yep, that's just cool, thank you. That's
Yep.
all I need to know.
Do you have a lat long on those sands?
we know it's basically 120 degrees.
Oh, so you're just looking.
120 degrees, 70 miles.
Your data linked? Are you guys forming a neural picture?
Negative. We're just waiting.
Well, I can describe it to him in detail, and he can develop a picture from that.
Nah, no. Let them look at what they're looking at. That's the best part.
I mean, so the actual SAM site itself is it's visible on the map because I think because it's possibly radiating, then the opposing side is automatically aware of sites that radiate. If it wasn't radiating already, then it would be different.
What I'm saying is I'm looking at Undead's MFDs, and he's going to have a ball how he's set up.
How many shots have you
He's
got?
gonna be a babe in the woods.
What's that?
How many shots have you got? Yeah.
2 harms. So I've got 2 harms and I should have 6 AGMs, yeah.
Okay.
So I can only carry max 2 harms.
Yeah.
You got
This is why the Harrier's better. You shouldn't need a center tank to get down there.
No, I'm talking. If he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, he should go ballistic and just burn AB the whole way up to max, like 52. I don't know what the weather's like, maybe 50, and lob those things.
See, this is why the Harrier is better.
Set them to 2. Set them to 2 and just let both of them fly. Maybe give it about a 10-second separation in a shot.
Where are you, Lax? Okay, so Lax, where are we heading? I don't actually know where we are heading.
So you're looking on the map at the moment.
I'm on the map currently. Where are we going?
Okay. Southeast. You see that one? You want to zoom out a little bit? It's just kind of slightly south.
Southeast of the infantry Mark 4.
Yes.
Look at that. Sweet.
Ooh, I just
See, that-
saw
that is why.
mosquito fly by. That was majestic.
That's why the Harrier is better than the F-16.
Shut up about your fucking Harrier.
Four-
Guess what?
four
Your Harrier's not gonna
sidewinder-
be in the
four
game much
sidearms.
longer.
Shut up.
You know what the best part
We don't
about
talk
the
about that.
Harrier is? You can shoot it with a 22 and you can kill it. I'm just
This
saying.
Gunfu is off to bed. Gunfu, many thanks for dropping in. I do appreciate it, mate. Take it easy.
Was that a drone?
that was the mosquito.
Wow,
Damn. Like
rude.
Q9.
How rude. Just because it's made of wood, alright?
Hey, low radar return.
You remember?
Cross section is limited to the screws and nails in you.
Pull south, go, where are you? Oh yeah, keep going, going past. They should miss you.
Yeah, I'd set both of those harms to 2 and lob them out as long as those damn things
Are we going to wait for them to take out those units, or do you want me to just go 120?
Just 50,000. They will hit.
Just trying to remember half of I haven't flooded. So,
I think we should be alright to start moving now.
It's always the expert that complains about the equipment, isn't it?
We should be good. Yeah, go run 20 because Undead is ahead. He'll get there way before we can. So
Atta boy.
I'm forgetting something.
Copy that. I'm on. Well, heading towards 120. I've just gone too far.
That's what I was forgetting. Cool.
I wouldn't even radiate. I'd let that guy radiate his ass off.
The needles are crossing with between the L and the R, so we'll see how that changes.
okay, I haven't choose. I can't remember if I've set. No, we should be right if that was set up. We should be clear of the bridge as long as we keep going south.
Me yet. Oh wait.
Yeah.
We're rolling. We're rolling.
Don't radiate. Wait for him to light up, and then you just let it fly.
Well, he's half very lit up. I'll tell you, because what I normally do is. Oh my god, right. What the fuck
Ooh,
did
that's
I
interesting.
fucking use last time? It wasn't that.
Actually, if they've got some way to go, it would make sense for me to pick up altitude, so we're a more difficult target.
That's what I'm fucking looking for.
That's
That's
the
what I'm
one.
looking for. Yep.
Okay.
That's
Okay, Roger.
that little display right there gives you so much information. It's not even funny. Those lobes are the eyeballs of what it can see. So anything within that eyeball is most likely going to get hit.
That's what I meant to fucking use, but I've been out the saddles for a while, so I can't remember what I was using.
Now, one of the things about the 88 was it was kind of touchy about altitude. It liked higher altitude, which is why 16s really didn't fly, Iron Hand or anything like that. You let that alone to the guys that had the big bags. Strap 2 harms on a F-18, give it 3 drop tanks. Hopefully it'll find a SAM site somewhere.
Yeah.
Strap 6 harms to an A6 with 1 drop tank. It's going to find every harm. Or it's going to find every radiator out there. But that little loop right there, oh god, that was so much fun.
So there was a fucking F-16 pilot that did like a whole YouTube series on like just quickly firing stuff from the F-16. If I remember correctly, I just have to get PGM2 and then it's pretty much golden.
Yeah. God bless automation. I mean, think about what the Mosquito would have to go through to just do anything like this.
Yeah.
It would be the size of a 747 stacked on top of a 747. just to hold the electronics to do what this is doing right now.
If you can get the Mosquito to fire harms, then you, sir, are king among men.
What are you too busy doing?
Bill's we're on a slow approach, climbing, getting some altitude. I am still concerned that we're not going to find Dave
There
anyway,
you go.
because what the hell's going on?
It'll be fun. It'll be
Hey,
fun.
wait till he.
Oh
wait
no,
till
because there
he
should be
lights
shit
you up.
there.
Are you on his raw? I mean, I'm sorry.
No.
Is he on
think
your
I'm
raw?
on.
Kind of Angel said I'm gonna
It knows it's down there. Let him radiate. Just go straight down the nose, dude. Look right at it. No, I'm serious. Look right at it. Those range gates right now. He's radiating. It's gonna start What's your range, Tony? I can't see. What's your estimated range? He's giving you looks pretty similar to what you're looking at on your it's similar. Just feel much. Stay high. That's what he's saying. Yeah, that little bastard's going.
If I'm not mistaken, but I'm gonna.
Where is it?
Are we? Okay, we'll be clear for a bit to fly this way. So I'm gonna set autopilot, and I'm gonna do this, and we can watch it.
Oh yeah, do that. That target of opportunity is probably one of the.
Oh, did you see that?
Ooh, there he is.
Peter.
Watch for smoke in the air because if you're shooting at it can probably shoot at you.
Yeah. Thanks, yes.
Yeah, just stay notched.
Oh yeah, you got clouds. Mm.
Oh, wait.
Second missile away. Second missile away.
Cruise right. Dive.
Nice.
So they won't be picturing you anymore.
Wait a minute. SA6s, they don't have launcher, do they?
I believe so.
Secondary backup to the main radar system.
No, from my understanding, the way these are set,
Course
they're all on
correction.
radar points. As long as you take out the radar, they're dead.
120.
Hey, good shot missile, brother.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, there you go. He's dead.
Well shot missile, good as eight. That's probably about a 7 out of 10 right there.
Left.
Alright, boys.
Of course you got these just beautiful.
Alright, check bearing. Undead has cleared the, or we believe has cleared the area, so we should be clear.
excellent, thank you. I think we must be close to target. Camera.
No, we're not. We're quite at a distance.
Okay, stabilise.
It's because it's on a high deflection. It's still left.
Oh, hell yeah. Not bad.
Interestingly.
I miss flying that thing.
So it's got to be put
Other
it
times
somewhere over
I
here.
sit there and go, what the? No, you don't.
120.
And then I go, oh.
So if it's on
That's right.
that line,
Gliders are more fun.
I believe the needles have dropped down.
right? Okay.
So now, where they cross is more level with the bottom of the L and the R, whereas it was kind of between the L and the R.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I see what it's like. So it looks like, yeah, I was gonna say you want to pitch left a little bit. Probably bring it right to that sort of triangle brown patch.
Yeah, I think that's them right there.
Yeah.
So have you got? Oh, sorry, did I disregard, Bill? On that, would you be able to pick up any heat signatures down there? Have you got any kind of thermals?
Yes, my TGP has got. I've got the TGP on, so my targeting gun pod will be able to pick up heat.
Okay, did you load a flare or a lantern?
Should have.
So I'm wondering.
No, wait, that says no signal. What? No, you're right.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, I've got something for you, Blacks. Because you're wondering if we get in range, can I pick up before a body?
Yeah, just if you're flying in basically the same direction as us, if there is a heat signature down there that is not the units that you've just blown up.
Oh, undead, you are at the right altitude. No, just stay right below that cap right there. I mean,
From
you're
where we are currently, possibly 100 degrees as a flight path. It's hard to tell.
Get that right MFD on radar, brother. You are flying blind. You don't know where anybody is right now. Air to air. Yeah, there you go. All right. You're scaring the shit out of me. And I flew IP, dude.
Right.
So the last time we tried this, the closest we got was where that container is out there, that you can see on the map. But
Okay.
I'm still not entirely sure where Dave was, because there's for this testing period there should be a marker on the map to give us a sense check, but for whatever reason it hasn't fucking rendered. So kind of running blind again is annoying me.
Yeah.
Did you know that designers of Douglas for the F-16 took their cue from Ferrari? When designing the cockpit, they wanted their pilot's ass and no legs at a 30-degree angle, thereby reducing the possibility of G-lock. Because instead of the blood cooling in your legs, cooling your butt. Yes. So they were essentially in the same flying position as an F1 driver at the time. Which is another reason why you can only be a certain height to fly the F-16.
I've done some stuff, but that's my dream.
Well, you can be more than I think 5'11", I think was the height restriction. Because even though you have bases too, and you have the leg straps, it can only do so much to bend so much before your knees come off those two MFDs.
Well, would you look at that? I was born to be an F-16 pilot.
Yeah, it's just like the old A4. If you were over a certain height, one of my Captain Thorson. This guy has a plaque on his wall of his Aces 1 ejection seat handle that says he was the tallest man to ever survive an Aces 1 ejection seat. Being taller than 6'1". They only wanted pilots that were about 5'5", 5'6". He was the tallest guy to survive an AC-1 ejection in an A4 because he scrunched his shoulders down to make measurement. This guy was an absolute animal, dude. Oh my God. All right, radio calls. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm taking up too much time.
Good, good. What? Oh. Sorry, wrong button. I was kind of expecting him to be around on this trajectory somewhere, but well, I don't know for certain where the target is right now.
Down at the infantry.
No. That was Moser. Where we went down is the container. Oh shit! No! Hang on, I'll take it back. Wait a minute. The container that we got weeded. That's the container that he just blew up. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So we're kind of.
Intel.
That's the thing. I can look, but I still don't really know where we're looking, if that makes sense.
Yeah, neither do I.
Because there's a monster up there on the map for Seaside.
No, it's not a seaside, Dave. It's totally unmarked. Sorry, didn't have focus on the game. No, it's not a Dave. It won't be a blue marker at all.
Give me about 5 degrees.
Okay, there's no circle that you mentioned before.
No, there won't be a circle at all. At best, the only way we would get that is
No, A6s. Yeah, and before that, I enlisted, and I was searching.
yeah, it would be a
SH3.
probably a server restart and a recopy of the code, just to double check.
Oh, alright. Relax, I'm out of here.
Roger that. Oh, are you taking hits? Oh, okay, careful, we might have live ground.
Sorry, say that again.
We might have live ground targets.
Well,
Okay, nothing showing, but I'm really going to go back to that task. You see something maybe? According to the emails, we are still on course.
well, I mean, obviously, the first thing is.
But also according to the leaders, if they cross down the bottom when we get over here, then we're still well a long way away.
American version of military entrances. Depending on how well you.
Could be off to the left very slightly.
It's just mathematics, a little bit of science.
Yeah, but those leaders are not moving down that centre line, not really.
Just general.
No, but they are offset to the left.
Back in the side.
Bear with me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Category.
2 seconds.
You know, somebody scored in the 90s, somebody scored in the high 90s. You know.
Okay, so that's high deflection. So yeah, I've just changed the meter deflection to high. So I believe that means Yeah, so keep coming. That means it's way off to the left. But the needle to the right isn't moving at all.
Going to be what was called at that time aviation anti-submarine warfare crewmen, which later on translated over to SAR because I was a swimmer in high school and I did really well. And they said, hey, you're going to be a SAR guy too. Not only are you going to hunt submarines, but you're going to jump in after everything that floats on the surface. I was expecting a bigger laugh there. I guess my delivery was off. Anyway.
It was good.
So, I did I actually went to Pensacola twice. My first training was an aircrew school, which is basic underwater survival, basic water survival, lots of physical conditioning.
I don't think, once again, I don't think we're going to find Dave for whatever reason. It's not. The version of the code running on the server is not doing what the code I have locally is doing, which is really, really annoying.
Over for you if you have glasses.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, you're not going to be flying jets, but you'll be pretty good at helos.
I mean, well, if you have glasses.
It doesn't ever seem to get closer. What? Ah.
2020 in the upper right corner, left eye, 50-40.
Copy, we got him.
You know, something manageable.
Break.
Air train.
Break. We have found Dave. We have a red unit on our nose. We're about to fly over. There should be a blast of flares.
Lovely. Yeah, I'm currently
What can I... Oh. Right. So what we've got to do... Why? So Dave is still there. So the code didn't fire for the... if we can try and slow down and go over him as slow as possible... Oh my god. We might need to get pretty close, but for whatever reason the flares didn't fire. But that's kind of okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got an event log entry. Okay, so we're not going to get the flares because there was an exception in the code. But we got pretty close to a full mission. Number expected got string. Okay, so, and I know what the call, and I know what the problem is. So I know how to fix that for the next attempt or whatever it is. That chat was the first time I have ever seen Dave. I'm moderately happy with that. The rest of the issues, that's fine, we can work through that. The issue was, and I can even point you at the piece of code, so we've got not that one. New function. Never see this. What bloody line of code is it? 1865. Oh, 1865. What? 1865. 1860. Oh, well, that's interesting because there's not a line at 1865, which means there's a slight difference between what I've got and what the server's got. But get ID. I wonder if get ID is returning a string. Remove item from group. No. Player group. Mission commands. Table remove. What the fuck is that one? Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, that's the downside. The reason I wanted it there, wanted that sort of distance was we did that one when we flew to Minimum Body, and it was all right. I think the only reason it was a long flight is because we were a little bit left and right and turned around a bit, and we had to do it more than once, of course. There was also, within a certain range, it puts it into the same radius as all the red units that are there. Further out here, there's less chance of it being near something. Although, as you found out just now, it's still moderately close to where that SAM site was. But it was manageable. Yep, sounds good.
Your fingers will light.
Can we get... Where was he? Down there. That one. Come back here. Can I go into that? I got... Oh, there's no right click. There's no target. There's no target in that side.
Just
In this.
nose up. Maintain. Ooh.
Where's undead?
They're not so unstable with the weight. We're probably squatting. Oh, we're fun.
Undead should be streaming. Anyone in chat? Got your ears on chat? Type into chat. Undead. Why aren't you streaming? Say again, sorry.
Any academy, they're gonna have.
Possibly. I'm finding it even more difficult to even see the gauge. Right, okay, so we've got port and starboard. Yeah, so we need to go to the wing tanks.
Oh, is that the wing tank?
Yeah, the academies right now are really strong.
Oh, okay, perhaps it is saying 0.
They're receiving.
Yeah, it looks like then maybe we need to go to main tank, number 2. So where was that you switched over? Tanks, main supply. Oh, okay. Right, okay, I see. Yeah. I've never had fuel tanks attached, so I've only ever switched it to that middle position. Yeah. No, not middle, the right position. Right. Okay, so we're ITV, so we found what's it? map.
Depends on which side of the aisle you're leaning these days.
You gotta
That way.
understand it.
Well, you have
If
people
you
of
if you can find
empathy,
if you fly on
have
this
people
this
of
heading,
apathy.
the
Depends
heading
on
the
which
river
side of that you're on.
is directly in front of us or slightly over to the left of us. If we follow the river, that will take us back
Yeah,
in.
if you gotta think that fucking long, you're not getting in any goddamn academy.
Yeah, the upper river.
Yeah, or heading 290.
Clown school. That.
Oh,
Hey, actually, you want to talk about
there's one white light blue and two big dark blues. So the white light blue is wide the river.
your long-term goal is to fly? Okay.
I can't see it yet.
You'll get qualified all the way up.
Yeah.
Instructor pilot, just going through. How long? You're gonna log a lot of fucking hours.
Oh, yeah, left side, left side.
That way. Alright, I don't know what the requirements are these days, but that little
Left side, 11 o'clock.
trying to pull. That was
No, I'm seeing a dark area, but it's identify the river for me at the moment.
aircraft.
No, I only because I know the shape that I'm looking for. So it's on the left.
Once I get the map, we're heading in the right direction.
Undead, is that mission done or do we rescue that? No, that mission is done. That was successful. Thank you for clearing the area. I appreciate that.
You're in control of the aircraft. You take the aircraft off. Put the hood on. Fly that aircraft out.
Oh, I think I might be seeing it now.
Visual.
Yeah, we're heading straight towards it.
Heading HSC.
Yeah, so at the moment, under normal conditions, if the last section of the code hadn't gone a little bit awry, Dave would have been removed from the map and it would have been reset. But is it? No, not at the moment. Not at the moment. At the moment, it's just a concept of can we utilize anything to find a signal source? We can use this one because this was the only one that I was really aware of that had the radio that covered that sort of thing. Now that I know that it is possible, we can have more than one frequency potentially.
There's my speed. There's my clock. There's my ADF. There's my speed. ADF. There's my
Right, so yeah, there's the river now. It's about 11 o'clock. I'll follow that through.
Now we try and get it F-14. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. My God. We need to be a little bit careful about the analogies used. What now? Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's any better.
Yeah, but he got house arrest, so.
Oh yeah.
Turn that one down just a little bit. Right, so that's so what was you doing? Right, we're following the river back. So what now? Pretty much whatever you want, really. But there's loads of seesaw, I think.
After you were done, or were you just done?
Oh, no, I did.
There is quite a lot of seesaw around, actually, so it depends if you want to pick any up.
I actually liked my life. I got a buddy. If you ever fly Southwest,
In fact, there's enough there to merit both of us, you know.
Claudius Koenig.
I wonder if we've got enough fuel to get back, actually. When the mosquito spawns, normally where it's a maximum fuel, isn't it?
No,
Interesting. Okay, so we used full fuel in the tanks. Actually, it's got about the same value. The maximum in the wing tanks is 60 gallons, and the main tanks are 80 gallons. Okay, yeah, maybe we got enough. Yep.
Well, the tanks I've got on, it said they were 100 gallon each.
Interesting, because the gauges only go up to 60.
Yeah, I know. That's what I could look at. But that's what the supply says when you choose your tanks. I think there are 50 gallon tanks, 100 gallon tanks, and I took 100. So there's two 100 gallon tanks, which is a bit of a Jettison now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where that is. Do you have access to Jettison, or do I have to find it? It's on my side.
If it's on my side, I can do it, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know where they are.
Alright, give me a moment, I'll see if I can find it. Oh god.
Coming.
Can you remember what right. There we go.
Say again, remember what?
No, that's right, disregard. I had the mouse caught in mouse look mode and it was messing me up.
Okay.
Bomb fuselage, what is this? What have we got over here? Bomb station activation, bombs or camera. Jettison containers. Jettison containers. I've got a container jettison button. I don't know if that's it.
I don't know. I suspect not, but give it a try if you like. See what it is.
Okay, so what we're looking for is those bulbous bits on the wings there, and let's see what happens. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
We've still got tanks.
Yeah.
I found it. Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
No change for me. I don't know if it's simply not rendered. Did I wrap? No change. Oh, there we go. There we go. So where was that one then? On the left, okay. Ah, yeah, okay. Wing tank jettison. Okay, yeah. Yep, got it. That's a good question. It is a good question. I don't know. I'll ask Bill what time he's going to. What time are you flying till? We are on sort of past 2:30 already. Do you want to get back to the airfield and call it? Oh, we could actually tune in to. Why are we using the map? Why am I using the map? What is that? 106 megahertz. 106 megahertz. 106. 106. 106. I don't know why I gave you a heading to look at the map. I should have used the beacon. Bear with me. Bear with me. 106 megahertz. So 106 is that one. And here you are, roger. 106. So it's about there. In theory, that's 106, the outer marker for Mazda. I think so. Oh no, yeah, they should. Yeah, they should be.
And then we were putting simulators to see if we could find what we were studying last.
Should be over to the right. Negative, negative. Hold, hold. What is the channel? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh, it's black. Oh no, I'm on the wrong frequency. One. 06. That looks like it might be a.
Okay, swing it round a bit.
There you go. Yeah, that's 106. I mistuned. I was on the wrong frequency.
Copy that.
In fact, we can see the runway from here. If I flick to
I see the runway.
if I flick to high deflection, the needles will probably bend over to the left.
Yeah, well that's right. I mean, we don't actually need the needles now. Nice.
Perhaps it's time to start introducing night flights after all.
Introducing what?
Night flights.
Oh, right.
Too far, too far, too far.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, that's it. What, there's a couple of dark units between us and the airfield. I don't know if they're enemy.
There will be a couple on this line. In fact, if we're not close to the bridge, we'll be lucky.
Do this, and it can do that.
We need to hard right, hard right.
Hey, that shit you read yesterday, here it is.
Give it a 5 count, and then we should be clear to straighten up again on the airfield.
Enemy infantry.
Copy that.
Oh, sorry, so again, I was having to deal with stuff.
I'll give it some room. Well, it could have been coming from the 108.
AH1? Sorry, UH1?
Yep.
Nice. Thank you, Art. They got stops on those guns. Nice.
Did you say there was infantry on the airfield?
Not on the airfield next to.
Some more
Interesting.
black dots down there that we might be passing over, so I'm going to try and go between them.
For the next module.
I think I'm going to come in on 08.
I really actually.
If you stay on this line now, we'll be
One
fine.
thing I did miss is being in helicopters. There's just something weird about being in a helicopter doing, being in an aircraft doing 20 knots and not plummeting towards the ground at the same time.
Picking up some altitude as well.
You should be fine. On this line,
It
you're
really was.
fine.
Sitting
You'll
in
be
the back of one of these things,
clear of any ground
flying in
units.
an H3 was soothing. I actually besides sucking up JP5 exhaust, you know, the whole fucking time, it was soothing when we would be in starboard delta looking for idiots that couldn't land their aircraft right. Or looking for idiots that decided to walk in front of a JP while somebody went to the military. Or looking for parts of somebody who decided that standing right in front of a separated two-wire with his hand up, turning it into two parts of the same unit. That was a good idea.
Did we get blown off the deck or?
Oh, dude. You can probably find it on YouTube. There are shots of guys blasted off the deck from A-70s. Guys getting sucked up by A-70. Guys getting sucked up by A-6s. It was that.
I think I saw the one footage of the guy getting sucked up by the A6.
And he left.
Yeah.
How the fuck? I'm sorry.
That's what I thought I was zero eight.
The last button on your float code safety
Turning finals.
because your head protection got ripped past your face and into the turbine blades. I'm sorry. The first thing
Oh, fuck yeah.
I just survived what would have turned me into shredded beef.
Pink mist.
No, the engine will last that long. You don't know that.
Yeah.
Shredded beef inside your
Mm,
but the best one I saw, I physically saw,
Put it down, flaps are down.
at night.
I reckon I'll put a little bit of time in to correct that little mistake on the code. And so, sorry, apologies, I forgot I wasn't muted. Sorry.
Yeah, get my. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully I'll try and fix that thing in the code, and tomorrow night might be the night where we actually succeed fully.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Don't damage me too. No, I didn't burst me too. It was a bumpy landing, but apart from that, it was alright. Success operation. There, succeeded, back, landing. Happy with that.
And some of the missions,
Yep, that was a good one.
I think I could spoil myself for a flight that's a bit far now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
What time are you finishing?
you know,
I don't know, maybe do a half hour or so more of doing whatever it is you're going to do, and I'll blow some stuff up and then we call it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm only just interested in taking another flight this bit. I have flown this bit tonight, but I'm happy in another flight. So I found some books. Hold on.
yeah, it gets a little old. And after I got out, I didn't.
I'll try to find a switch that cuts it off, cuts the edges. But I can do that behind me.
Applied to be
There's you can, doesn't feathering the prop do something? Oh, there you go, it's gone anyway. I thought, what is the purpose of feathering the prop, the two red buttons? Is that just when you lose the engine and you just feather the prop out for coasting?
Which two red buttons do you mean? The ones that are at the front or the ones that are behind me?
Under the stars.
Hang on, what does it say? I don't know. When I'm feathering release button, that's out. Yeah. That's just to do the feathering of the props. Although I would have thought you'd be doing that on the prop pitch. Don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've got a prop pitch on here, have we?
The Air Force version of ROTC. You know, not ROTC.
Yeah. No, if you're still in the aircraft, you'll see them moving now.
No, that's the RPM, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's the same thing. Your prop pitch controls your RPM because it's continuous thing. What do you call it? Oh, constant velocity or something like that.
Right, okay.
I'm sure it's a little bit more in depth.
Okay, I'm going to jump out of this, jump in the skip for a little while.
Okay, that was a good flight. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being there, and yeah, we will do that again sometime, and hopefully get all the bells and whistles.
Yep, definitely.
Right, I'll catch you in a minute.
Alright, yep, catch you in a bit.
Some axioms to keep in mind.
Alrighty then. That wasn't bad. That wasn't a bad result.
Aircraft in the middle of the
I think. That wasn't a bad result. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump in.
The boundaries are demarked by terrain, mountains, grass, trees, rocks, houses, and the
He's been off, no, not quite yet. He's going to do a little bit of a flight in a Spitfire. I'll jump in something just to blow some stuff up, and then when he drops out, we can switch over to Star Citizen if you want. Do an hour or something.
in the middle of the air. The three
Do you want me to run any air support for you?
altitude above you, runway behind you, and fuel in the Bowser you didn't call.
Actually, there is some. I might jump into. Been tempted to fly Apache again.
Altitude above you.
Well, if you want to run, if you want to do,
That's pretty easy.
if you want to run
Yeah,
Apache,
Last one, I didn't get that.
I'll jump into.
that you didn't call for. That's pretty useless as well.
Oh.
He says, "Oh." Oh yeah. Oh, gas. That's a good thing to have in the bags. Oh.
California.
There's a couple of Daves that's gonna need some air support to pick up. That's for certain. If you want to run air support, I don't mind picking them up. Or if you want to pick them up, I'll run air support. I don't mind. Unless we just both pick them up, but loaded with guns and rockets and stuff. So.
It's been a hard week, man. Fucking leave me alone. Don't judge me.
Oh, it's the Apache. It's the other module.
Oh, he's in the Apache.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how is it?
Right. So right. So we're on Huey then, by the sounds of it.
I wish we had this kind of thing in the 86. We had a tram ball. Why couldn't you just tie the tram ball instead of a thing down on
A
some
helmet.
stuff?
Wait, a helmet mounted sight or?
Yeah! That
There
was
you go.
putting
Mm.
ammunition on target without relying on something next to me and lower down and to the right of me over here looking at it through a little tiny ass
Okay.
eyeball.
Was it cramped in the A6?
No, it was actually pretty spacious, but you know, your BN is, you know,
All right.
below you
Let's do this.
by like 6 inches diameter. So there was plenty of room to fly. I mean,
Oops. That's wrong. I gotta remember how to fly this thing now. I'll start it up. pull those down for a start. We want to do that. Okay. I'm going to put on I want to go see some that one. I'm going to put on the MG left and right, just so that undead is not solo. Take some out of fuel, because we ain't going to need loads. And we need to put that onto intercom. Please work. Thank you. Right, that's that. We need to now tune this one in. What? What do you mean unable to comply? Why don't I have a push to talk? 24. Unable to comply. Why didn't it say unable to comply? Unless it's not. Pulled stuff out of there.
Probably gonna chalk that down to
There you go, 124. There we go. 124 check.
Yeah. I've seen so much footage on the
Let's try it. Okay, so something just got resupplied. So what happens if we do this time? Oh, I'll put it on bloody. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Right, copy. Did I maybe touch the throttle and it decided no, having none of it? Unable to comply. Why are you not able to comply? What are you not complying with? It's not taking the fuel out. That's what it's not doing. So I am massively overweight. Is it H? No, G? No. Alt H, Alt G. God damn. I need to find out what the bloody mapping is. Adjust from. No, it was Gunner head tracking. It's not that. Is it the Gunner UI? No. Yeah, I'm sure it's Alt G or A. There we go. GMC point. I have no idea what that is. F caution. No, not that one. Alt F. No. Controller. G. GMC operating. Nope, not that one. God damn it. Windows. Windows key G. Windows key H. There we go. Whoa, that's not it. Right, Windows key H. Windows key H is good enough. That'll give me the information. Windows key H. Right, there we go. So we don't want the co-pilot. don't want the co-pilot. We do want, no, that one. There we go. We want return fire, return fire. Okay, so they're active, that's fine. They're happy, because that means I can use the guns without bugger nuts here trying to do it for me. So, let's have a little quick looky around. So we've got them down there. So we might as well go south. Cease our list. List targets. We want to go south. 149, 148. They're going to be pretty close. So let's go F1. Alright. Do that. And we're going to do that. That. And, oh, I haven't done this, have we? No, that's not it. Oh. And we wanted 1, 4. No, it's about there. Which doesn't feel right. West. That's not right. Isn't it east? Does that mean it goes the other way? Oh, it does. I don't know which. Okay. So on the X on the bottom. Fine. Which means we want that one. Yeah, 149. So about there. Okay, that makes more sense. Right. Let's turn that one. One, 2, 4, check. Oh, did I not? One, 2, 4, check. Yep, copy. Yeah, we're going to pull in a Dave. Undead's running cover. Heavy. Okay. Yeah, that's him down here. Come on. Let me down, Dave. Oh, yeah. Yes, he fucking did. I think. Yeah, it's I think it's the server. I'll just let Bill know that because he's got a glitch as well. So it seems like there's stuff server wide. Yeah, it looks like we got a glitch server wide. It's because we just had 2 CSAR run straight into the helicopter that was picking them up, whereas normally they would get in quite happily. So I think there's like a desync going on between us and the server, which is causing issues. I didn't do my normal server restart before we came on. Not that it should need it, because in theory it restarts by itself. But... alright, okay, so I guess that's you then. Right, well that's kind of put pay. Oh, sorry. Okay, right. So there's not much we can do left other than blow stuff up, which is fair. We could blow stuff up. Uh-huh. Oops. Hey. Well, you know, us limeys, we like it when the colonials try to imitate us and make fun of us. It's cute, you know.
We hated you so much we fought 2 fucking wars because of you.
Yeah, Americans can't make tea. You wouldn't know the difference. I'd give you a pot of fucking sink water and you'd say, yeah, this is nice tea, mate. No, clearly you've had not had someone make you a decent cup of tea. And by the way, tea needs to be served at 100 degrees, not fucking refrigerated. Iced tea shit. I tell you what, right? You know when you buy an iced tea and it's Lipton's iced tea. You know why that is? Because Lipton's taste like shit, and you wouldn't know it's a difference anyway.
I'm still stuck on my PG tips, so fuck you.
There's nothing wrong with the monkeys. Bit of monkey tea. Right. Who are you talking to? One's over there. Okay. I'll give it some backup, alright? Not hit for shit, but. Ooh. I could see where the hell they was. There you go. Is he still alive? Look, I can't remember how to do that shit. Yeah. Just not as fun to do it. Off your left. Right here. I think that's all of them of that group. You get more? Oh, there's more. There's more. Ooh, what's... Yeah. Just to the west, just after the bridge, on the tree line. I got the group that was on the waterline. More shots, more shots. It's not on your ass, it's on your 12. Low 12, low 12, low 12. I got you. Got him. You're clear.
So your CPG can't.
I have to specifically, I have to meteors from the icon, okay? Hit that specific target, and he would just look around and shoot through them.
So pretty standard CPG.
Gunners on the hue, yeah, but you can set those as return fire or open fire. Yeah. What? Oh, it is. Are you landing, or are you just rolling? Following you around. Watch out for the ground. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Look, just because I'm behind you, stop firing flares at me, right? I've still got my guns live. Yeah, but all I need to do is pull the trigger. That's right. I couldn't hit a barn door if it was thrown at me, let alone me pulling the trigger. I think Warg was saying is they're coming out of service now, aren't they, the A-10s? Oh, I see. Right. Look, it's called a mustache. It's called a mustache.
That's not something you want to hear from somebody trying to play, man.
Hey, you can't call me that.
Found the cockpit. We'll be the judge of that. Watch it. Criticizing them.
Okay, well, if the red nose is not good enough for you, what am I allowed to run? I mean, Luftwaffe, Norwegian Coast Guard, US Guard. Right. US DOS, whatever that is. I thought it was MS DOS, not US DOS. But oh, there you go. There's one for you. There's a. Oops, missed that one.
You need the first cav. First air cav.
I missed it. No, I think I found it. First. We got the Air America skin. There you go. There you go. There's a colour scheme for you. Sure that'll please the crowd. Where is he? Where's he gone? Oh shit. Oh shit. That's close.
What you got?
Ooh,
Did you shoot him?
probably. Nearly didn't need to. Oh, got rockets on.
Holy shit! So
Okay.
You slay that to your right? Some guy that slayed to your right.
I got a kill shot. I would have had a kill shot just then. Just saying. Still got a kill shot. That only works if I'm right back. Oh, you're down. Good night. That would have been a kill shot. Are we actually firing? Are we actually firing? Are we actually firing? Oh shit. Oh. Oh, we are actually firing. I've lost mine. No, I know. But then I can't hit for shit, so. Yeah. That's me gone. Good night, Chrissy. Oh, hell. Oh, that'll be a hit on you. Hey, he's playing to a significant advantage because he's firing against me. And he knows it. I'm gonna hit the ground. The fact that I actually got shots on you. No, it doesn't. You do have a good. Yeah.
Give me some 30 cals in those wings. Come on.
M8
It's gotta have it anyway.
not shutting off the beeping.
That's it.
That's all you get.
That'd be cool if you did.
No, sadly not.
Oh. Pity. I hear the Velcro Hawk did some good things.
I need to learn how to fly those.
Russian.
When they, huh?
What do we think about
okay.
Russian aircraft?
What a Russian aircraft.
I don't know, like Sukhoi, like the Su-34.
What are you gonna fly like? What are you gonna do?
It's big, it's noisy, it's a radar bloom, it's an easy target. It's stupid.
Apparently, I'm gonna crash. I think my DCS just
Can
folded.
crash?
I think so.
Ah. Great.
Oh, no, it came back. It was just the Apache trying to crash me.
No, it does that. My game's been doing that all day where it like crashes and then it comes back.
Yeah, it's only since I got into the Apache itself.
Oh, are you
I went
in the
apeshit.
Apache now?
Yeah, it went apeshit. I mean, I can jump into KA.
Even if you can get
Don't know.
Another conceivably interesting design, yet under-engineered. I'm sorry, every time I look at a piece of aircraft, I've got to pick it apart in my head. It's just the way I am.
It's so fucking hot in here, Jesus.
I have
I'm gonna survive the head track I are on.
I have a base theory that I've been trying to develop for many years, and many professors have said I'm stupid for trying to equivocate such a thing, but I still am a firm believer in design and function follow hand in hand with aircraft. When was the last time you saw an ugly fucking aircraft fly really, really well?
16.
No.
Rockfoot?
That thing is fucking sexy, the F-16. The frog?
No, the I-16, the little...
I thought you said
Shut up. There's no.
The F-16 is perfect in every way.
Design and function follow hand in hand in good aircraft design. Because a frog foot against anything other than ground targets,
Horrible, yeah.
it's essentially an A6. Which is what I think it was designed to not mimic, but I think it was designed because of the idea of the 10.
Hey, isn't the Frogfoot like really old concept?
Yeah.
A10.
Massive engines on a big fat root of a wing, big fat camber, make it put out a whole lot of thrust at really low speeds and handle like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's the A10. Man, that's the front. Again, limiting factors of Soviet aggression. We're going to do this. Yes, we will do this. There it is. Okay, do this. It did it, but you didn't see it. Yes, I will accept that as the answer.
That does sound like them in a nutshell.
That's the entire Soviet Russian military design idea. It's slam it together, say it worked, and put it into service. I mean, it's like somebody faxed them a picture of the F-22 and it became the, what the hell was it called? The
Su-57 or whatever.
Yeah, that thing. See, it looks just like it, so therefore it's low observable. No. There's a difference between low observability and low return. Yeah, you're hard to see with the Mark 1 Moto eyeball from 20 miles. But your radar returns no better.
It lacks for me for DCS.
How did your game actually went?
Crashed again, and also, because of track IR, that I have curtains closed in here, and it's just getting way too fucking hot.
Right, gotcha.
Game naked.
Well, let me tell you, the VR headset ain't gonna get any cooler.
How do you think I'm sitting? Get that visual out of your fucking head. Good luck.
Nations have been toppled by less.
Yeah, well, there's not much less here for me. I gotta admit it, man. My dick's so small, I gotta stick my finger in my ass and yell snake for that fucker to pop out.
That's what I've heard so far.
Tried that as a pickup line once.
Did it work out?
Oh well. First she sat there and gave me the RCA dog, and then the idea set in, and she just kind of went, and then left. That was a strike. You know what I mean when I say the RCA dog, right?
Yeah, no. No one here is gonna know that. Oh, the RCA. Okay, yeah, Master's Voice.
She gave me the head
Hey,
sideways cocked like a dog did, and then eyes went wide and she walked away.
You'll notice the name of this channel, this voice channel.
No, I can't.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I refused.
Hang on a second. I'll be back in just a second. 1, 2, 4, check. Do I not have?
Смотри экран. Смотри экран.
Ah, 1, 2, 4, check. There we go.
Copy, receiving.
Yep, receiving. Alright, sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm sort of done for the evening now, but I've just been sort of watching and seeing, that's all. As you know, I've never turned in when we finish DCS, the same as probably none of us do.
Yeah. Sometimes I go on to other stuff, but I don't know.
Well, I end up getting caught up talking to members of the community who don't necessarily subscribe to the standard idea of the shape of the planet.
Oh, right, yeah.
Puts me out of mischief. Always something happening there to put me straight on.
Yeah, are you you're gonna call it there for DCS then?
Yeah, I mean, I could still easily just sit here and watch what's going on whilst I do other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was probably gonna drop out of DCS itself for the for this evening, but definitely back for tomorrow, and I'll see if I can make that code correction. Unfortunately, I won't be able to fully test it before we try it, but so it'll be another sort of live test. But hopefully, we'll get a little bit more from it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. I'd say that was really good fun. Although basically we were just flying around, as opposed to normal just flying around. We were flying around with a purpose, and that made it so much better.
Yeah.
Alright,
And-
catch you tomorrow night then.
All right, you take care.
Andrew, I'm going to phone DCS now. Catch you tomorrow. Take
All right. Right. It is now 4 in the morning, so I'm probably not going to manage to get onto Star Citizen. So I'll let Undead know. Okay, sorry about that. Just signing off for Bill. It's 4 AM, or it's coming up to, so I probably won't. It's probably sensible if I didn't go on to do another hour or 2 hours of Star Citizen. But if you're around for a morning session, Undead, then I could probably do it. Alright, well, I'll drop out a voice. I'll leave you a lot to it. Thank you for joining and chatting and flying and all those things.
See you, man.
Alright, stay safe, Martin. And Mitchell, you stay looking after yourself and catch you on the next one. If he's still there. He's not passed out in the corner. Alright, take it easy. Okay. Right. What am I looking for? Oh, I don't know. I don't want that screen. I want do want that. I also want to do that before I get any problems. We're going to put that onto the exterior view. Actually, I might as well kill the engine. Is there an engine off button? I can't remember. I don't normally land and stop the engine. I normally crash, get shot down, or some other form of fatal error. There we go. That'll do. Oh, shut up. Battery's running down. Right, we'll leave that there. We'll turn that one off. There we go. That'll do. And then we want to do that one. So we're going to pull this over here. We're going to do that. And there we are. There I am. Why is my camera offside? Or am I off? I think I'm offsided. There we go. Okay, thank you to players, chatters, and lurkers as I've dropped in, dropped off, and dropped out throughout the course of the stream. Special thanks to Bill949, who powers and feeds the server and gives it the old internet. And he is there. Go check him out. He streams as well. He's been streaming and flying with us. Drop him a follow. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Thank you to those. Thank you also to Undead, who joined us, and Mozart, who joined us in the sub, and also to Mitchell, who you heard chatting away as well with us in Discord. Thank you to those that have chatted in chat, in no particular reverse order, of Undead and Gunfu, and we had Sean as well over on YouTube. We had Warhawk in for a little bit, saying that you should be flying next week. We're looking forward to that. And we had Valkyrie in as well. Thank you for the redeem, Valk. Yeah, everyone's just going over there. And we had Jack Seed as well. Good to see all the names, but it was Undead up at the top of the stream, so I do appreciate that. No, sorry, cutting myself off on my own patter. Thank you to those that lurked in the background. I don't check my lurkers list if you're there. I haven't got a clue, but I do appreciate you spending time on the channel. If you liked any of what you saw and you haven't done so already, please do consider hitting the likes, the shares, the follows here and my other social media platforms that you can find underneath the video, down there, and on the anti-social command over there. If you are over on YouTube, please do consider hitting the like and the subscribe for the video. It helps me out an awful lot, far more, in fact, than it does on Twitch. As we've been talking about, we will be back tomorrow night. We will be probably live from around about the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, in fact, I don't know. All depends how the evening runs. And we'll be doing DCS again with Bill, and hopefully we'll get that little bug in the code fixed, and we'll actually be able to officially find Dave, and we'll be able to restart it as well. So fingers crossed there. I'll see if I can get that working. We've got 4 viewers. Most of you are probably going to disappear, but in case you're not, we'll find out who is live in the Twitch community. And we're going to drop in on them. What have we got? I did see the Saucy Trombone had Saucy Trombone, fuck's sake. Saucy Trumpet had been live last night, but we missed that. But we have got, oh shit, there's a microphone there. We got the Combat Duck doing DCS World, and it looks like he is in an aeroplane, definitely an aircraft of some description. So we're gonna drop in on the Combat Duck. Hopefully that is them live. That looks suspiciously like... Oh no, that is the A10. It says it on the title. They are in the A10. Right, ready to raid. So we're going to raid the Combat Duck. It's in DCS, it's in the A10. Make some noise in their chat. Your emotes, my emotes, anyone's emotes. Make sure they feel appreciated what they're doing. Come back and do it again tomorrow, or the next time that they're going to do it. We'll be back tomorrow night, as I was saying, with more DCS. But until then, whatever you do, whatever you play, have fun. More importantly, stay safe. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I really do appreciate it far more than you realise. And hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one. But till then, take care. Good night.